I'm part of the precision medicine cluster at NC State. We use statistical, mathematical, computational tools to provide answers to some of the questions that can't just be solved by better medicines. COVID highlighted this for everyone. It became clear that we needed not just medical solutions, but engineering solutions as well. I really like the Think and Do motto. I apply these tools, operations research, which is mathematical modeling and computer modeling, to try to answer big societal problems. With COVID, I think there has been a greater awareness about the importance of health, mental health, work-life balance, and the idea that we can use our science and engineering for good. Looking back, there was a lot of equity issues associated with COVID, and we didn't put that into our models. Sometimes the bottom line is not just number of vaccinations, but who is getting access to those vaccinations and at what time. We also work with companies and nonprofits, and they tell you what the problem is on the ground. AI has always been evolving, but when ChatGPT came around, that totally changed the game for everything. I'm curious to see how that will evolve. There are fairness and equity issues that we need to think about, especially in healthcare if we are using AI and any of our modeling to try to help out in these big societal problems. We have to consider biases because we could actually exacerbate some of these problems. We really need to be careful about what we put into the models, but then also how they're implemented. We work with a small company that provides care coordination to people with diabetes, specifically for their eye care. I work on diabetic retinopathy, trying to use medical records to detect the chance that somebody's vision is going to deteriorate over time. There are more older people in the data than younger people, so when we create a model using all of the data, we get really good performance for some individuals and for the overall population. If I had created a model based only on the subset of the population, could I have done better for them? It helps us improve when we actually do the things, not just write some equation on the board. For human trafficking, we work with a nonprofit called Global Emancipation Network. If we think about the detection of when human trafficking might be occurring, we're using some of the same modeling techniques like natural language processing or machine learning to try to gauge from open reviews on Yelp when there might be signals of trafficking within, say, illicit massage business or something like that. The more I talk to engineering students coming in recent years, they're really interested not in the money or cool gadgets. They really want to know how they can use engineering to benefit society. Right now, I'm teaching humanitarian logistics, and I really make it hands-on. I want them to get a feel for what it's like to make these sorts of decisions so that they understand that the work is not just about solving problems on paper. I have been very fortunate to have great mentorship while being here at NC State. And I didn't realize it until I went to the meeting that some of my mentors were actually part of the RLA already. I was being mentored without knowing. People following up, seeing how things are going, making me aware of opportunities. Since I have come to NC State, there's no lack of what's the next thing or where am I going to find the next opportunity. Through the RLA, I have broader access to mentees. I want to give back to NC State. I have been successful in research, and I would like to show others how it can be done. NC State really has interdisciplinarity as part of its core DNA. A lot of institutions say that we value interdisciplinary research, but here it's really encouraged, and the university provides a lot of resources and removes any barriers